young and you watching this, stay away from a street nigga. Stay away from them niggas in the streets who spend 95% of their time in the streets, because it's like, okay, you spend all this time in the streets, you got all this money, and you can't help the mother of your kids, bruh. I hate men. I hate them.
No matter how much you give a man, give him your heart, children, money, gift, a man will run you, will leave you in the desert, thirsty, if he wants to, when he feels like you no longer serve a purpose for him. Hey beautiful people, how you are doing today? It's your girl Destiny here, and welcome back to my channel. How you are doing? Hope you guys are doing great. So today's video, before we get to the video, sorry guys if I sound like my nose is blocked, your girl has flu. I dropped it to the community tab. I'm not really feeling too strong, but yeah, a girl gotta do what a girl gotta do. Okay, so you guys bear with me if I sound stuffy and all that. Bear with me please. Okay, so this video is a video of a sister who came online to share a story of how a baby daddy of over, she has been with this man for over 13 years and she has kids with this man. She started dating this man when she was 19 going to 20, and she wanted to talk about how this man took her away from her family, isolated her, cheated on her repeatedly, like openly for her to see, go to jail back and forth and all that, and still she still have this man in her life because obviously they have kids together. And this last December, the Christmas holiday, she spent over $8,000 on this man, and then this man is back to jail already. This man got into jail at the beginning of this year, and now she's kind of struggling with finance and all that. And she was kind of, you know what, I need your help. I can't really do all these things by myself. And this man, because this man thinks that she's cheating on him, and because he's in jail, she's out there, so probably she has a man. This man blatantly looked her in the face and said, "You are not my responsibility. I can't help you out with money, and it is what it is." And the sister came on here to share a story, which I give women like her, like, applaud, respect for them coming out to be very vulnerable, sharing their story and telling their truth, because a lot of time, most times, we're raised to pretend in front of people and not show our true emotions and how things is. But this woman is out here telling her story. She was crying. I need you guys to hear what she has to say, and then we'll come back and talk. But let me know your thought about what she said down in the comment section, okay? But before we go on into this video, if you have not subscribed to this channel, this is the perfect time for you to smash the subscribe button. Click the subscribe button and click the notification bell so you'll be notified once I upload video. I post videos every single day, 2 videos, and you don't want to miss out on the type of conversation and story time we have here on this channel. So go ahead and subscribe. With that all said, guys, let's go check out the video.
Yeah, I met my baby daddy when I was 19 years old. Actually, I just turned 20. I take that back. I just turned 20. I was 20 years old. He was 29, right? When I met him, I just remember, how I used to be so sweet. I used to be so just green light. I used to be green. And I wholeheartedly now at 32 years old feel like he took advantage of that innocent me. Because y'all, bruh, it is crazy how men will manipulate you, bruh. Take you away from your family. I'm talking about move me to a whole nother state, move me out the country. I ain't have neighbors, I ain't have friends. I spent my whole 20s. Y'all, out in freaking Iota, Louisiana, living in the house, sitting on freaking bricks, right? And I come from money. I come from good people, but I literally settled for the barest of minimum of a man, bruh, who didn't do nothing but cheat on me, have girls in my house, driving my car to see girls. I have nobody. I was out there by myself, y'all. I was out there by myself, just me and my kids. And I started having this man freaking kids. I ask myself all the time, like, how dumb were you, bro? Like, how dumb? So, On top of that, this man in and out of jail. In and out of jail. Keep going back to jail. Keep going back to prison, right? I'm Joseph, you know what I'm saying? I'm loyal. I'm a Capricorn. I'm one of the loyalest people you gonna ever meet, bruh. Like, I'm one of the loyalest people you gonna ever meet. This man go to jail, and I'm telling y'all, bruh, this man never really spent no money on me. Like, this past year, this last time he just got out of prison, that's the most money he ever spent on me. And, I mean, for somebody who you've been with for 13 years, you would think, I mean, you owe me more than that. But long story short, y'all, my baby daddy just went back to jail, bro. He got sentenced to 5 years. He been in there for like 6 months. And I ain't gonna lie, I bought a brand new truck, a 2023 Audi Q8 last year. For Christmas last year, I spent $8,000 on him. You know what I'm saying? On him alone. Mine is that's not included with what I spent on my kids. Y'all seen that? I showed y'all. I bought out. I blew through a lot of money last year because, I mean, you know, we was moving fast and, you know, you living like things won't happen to you. He ended up going to prison, right? He get in there. He get insecure. We arguing. You know how dudes get, like, people think, like, you messing with other people when they go to jail. And it's like, bro, what? I just started school. I got back in school, y'all. So I can't work as much. Like, y'all know how nursing school is. And now all these bills is piled on top of me. Like, all these bills is piled on top of me. And I can't handle them all by myself. And we broke up. I don't even know why we broke up, but we just keep arguing because he's insecure. That's just men who go to jail. They're just insecure. And I'm not even talking to anybody, y'all. I'm not. Like, I'm so focused on school and bettering myself, and I'm getting back into God, and I'm in the Word, and I'm just focused. I'm going to church, and y'all, do y'all know? I sent this dude a message on the little jail phone, and I said, look, bruh, a lot of bills done piled up. I have to pay off my credit card bills. I just want to buy me and my kids a house. Why he hasn't bought me and my kids a house, and I've been with him for 13 years, I don't know. That blows me as well. Because he can buy us a house. He has the money, right? But I was just telling him, like, man, all these bills is just piled up, bro. Like, I'm in nursing school. I can't do this. Like, I'm like drowning. I'm really like keeping my head above water. This man, this loser, I can't even call him a man, bro. This dude gonna message me back talking about, you not my responsibility anymore. I only take care of what's mine. I tried, and you can't respect me and love me the way that I want to be loved. So I had to force myself to love myself. 13 years. You give somebody your whole 20s, bruh. You had that babies, you sacrificed all your dreams and everything, right? And regardless of how you feel about the mother of your children, like, I feel like that's always supposed to be your responsibility, because when the mother of your children is drowning, bruh, that's a reflection of you. Flat out. Especially when she didn't literally been with you half her life. To break up with her, leave her stuck with a whole bunch of bills. Like, Christmas was 7 months ago. Like, you literally went to jail 2 weeks after Christmas. I just spent $8,000 on you on Christmas, bro. Like, and you tell me I'm not your responsibility no more. Because I'm not your girlfriend. I would never in my life, I promise, I would never in my life give another man that much of me. Like, God is the only thing I'm giving my time and energy to. Like, you cannot trust a man, bro. These men are horrible. And I don't even hate men. I know it's really good men out here, but they already got somebody. It seems like all the good men are already taken. But I promise you, bro, like, I'm so sorry because that's sick. That's sick, bro. Like how men do the mother of their children for no reason. For no reason. For no reason. He didn't catch me in the house, in the bed with no man. He ain't, you know what I mean? He ain't catch me cheating. He ain't catch me doing nothing. It just, that man goes to jail and he like abandons his whole family. He don't call. He don't check on us. It's like he go to jail and he gets in a prison mentality. It's the sickest thing I ever seen. But it's like the real life is going on out here. Like the earth don't stop because you go to jail. So if you're young and you watching this, stay away from a street nigga. Stay away from them niggas in the streets who spend 95% of their time in the streets, because it's like, okay, you spend all this time in the streets, you got all this money, and you can't help the mother of your kids, bruh. I hate men. I hate them. 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 This is sick. Like, I'm just, and I'm so mad because my makeup was so cute and I just cried it off. And I just was sitting here thinking, like, bruh, I know when I hit rock bottom, it's God trying to reset me and restart me, and I'm not going back to him. He's dead to me. Like, to see the mother of your children crying out for your help and you tell her you not my responsibility is crazy. Especially when she literally gave you half her fucking life. I hate men. That is all.
Please go down in the comment section and share your thoughts. Love to know what you think about this woman's story down in the comment section. But please keep it respectful as always. Here on this channel, we're allowed to disagree, but we do it in a respectful way. So go ahead, feel free and share your thoughts. Just be respectful about it. You guys know how we do it here, okay? Your girl is still at it. The first thing I want to say is that I admire women like this that come up and they share their story honestly. They tell the parts where they were at fault and the lesson they learned from their experience. And for me, I feel like this is just a more confirmation for us women, especially younger girls. Be watchful. These men are out there looking out for younger girls, especially younger girls. Yes, there are some other women that fall for it, but most times we've established already on this channel. Most times they go for younger girls in their early 20s. Those are their target, mid 20s. Those are the people they prey on. They do this because they know that that young woman has not known herself. She doesn't know her worth. And at that time, like they will say, she's easily moved. And this is a typical case for a lot of women where they get into a relationship for a long time, especially in their early 20s. And then things just progress and they feel the need to be in that relationship, and for them to come out, they can't come out because that is all they know. Especially myself, I am in a long-term relationship too. I started dating my husband when I was 19. Our age difference was not that much, so we're both very young kids and all that. But I know what that does to you when you've been with someone for a long time, and sometimes, even when sometimes it's very frustrating, you want to leave, sometimes you just hold on to it. Even sometimes, even when they are good, then talk about the fact that this man has treated you, shit on you, go to jail, give you all sorts of reasons to leave, and yet you still stay back. And this is a story for a lot of women, both home, both abroad, both in the States, both in Nigeria. This is a reality for a lot of women, that this man gets them really young, naive and all that, and this man get them pregnant, take them away from their family, isolate them, and now they start rearing children. Now they don't, they can't leave because they already start sharing a child with you. You are their baby father and all that, and this man will not do anything but to put themselves first. I'm not saying that there are no good men out there, but what I'm saying is that most times most men will look out for themselves, and most men will prey on younger girls. And this is why here on this channel we talk about, I always come and I talk, and we'll always talk about women, especially younger girls, we should start centering ourselves and start teaching the younger girls how to center ourselves. Because I feel like this all trickles down to the way we were raised, how we saw our mothers, our aunties, our grand aunties center men, and how society kind of already structure what we should do and how we should do it. But I feel like if there are more women like us speaking up like this woman, more women having this type of conversation, they're going to pass on to the younger generation that, you know what, center yourself as a woman, put yourself first. You are the most important person in your life. Don't allow any man use you. Don't do things that you don't want to do. Don't do things because you want to keep in mind. Like, you heard what this sister said. This sister spent $8,000 on this man just a couple of months ago, and this man cannot even bail her out now that she needs him. And this is just to say that whether you like it or not, whether you're like, oh, it's my man, this is over 30 years of her life. She has his kids, she has been riding with him and all that. I know she was talking about, oh, the streets one, the street men and all that. I feel like it all boils down to some men, not all, some men, whether you're in the street, whether you're corporate and all that. One thing they will do is that when you no longer they look out of how they can prey on you when you're younger, and then they look of how beneficial you are going to be to them. If you're not going to serve a purpose for him, he's not going to be with you. He's not going to keep coming back to you. Most times when a man break up with us women and they go around and they come back, we usually say, oh, you can't get enough of me. No, it's not that I can't get enough of you. It's the fact that there's something he's benefiting off from you. It may not be money, it may just be something else, but there's something he's getting out of you that he can get, that he could not get there, so he will keep coming back. Or sometimes it's because it's convenient for him. And this is where, as women, like this, I'm not shame to the original creator, not calling her out on this. It's just a talking point, a conversation point. This is how we women, like, you can't buy a man to stay with you. You can't please a man to stay with you. The only thing you can do for yourself is center yourself. No matter how much you give a man, give him your heart, children, money, gift. A man will run you, will leave you in the desert, thirsty, if he wants to, when he feels like you no longer serve a purpose for him. So this is why, as ladies, I always talk and I always pray, and we always have this conversation here. Always center yourself, do the work, do the healing. If you have younger women around you, don't lie to them. Be very honest, be very transparent to them, so that they know exactly what they are getting themselves into when they get themselves into a relationship. Because most of the time when younger girls get into a relationship, they don't know what to look out for. They don't, because society already planned them that, oh, you need a man, you need a man, you need a man. I'm not saying that you don't want a man. There's the difference between needing a man and wanting a man. And this is where we as women, we especially the women in their 30s, 40s, women that have been able to do the work, the healing, that know who they are, that know what they are, that know their purpose, that have centered themselves, they need to start telling other women, they need to start telling younger girls and start teaching them, especially the younger girls, how to center themselves, how to make themselves the priority. And for me, I'm so grateful that I have a lot of younger niece-in-law, nieces around me, and I'm that auntie, because I'm going to tell you the way it is. And I feel like we just need to keep doing this to ourselves, keep doing it, because see this woman, she's in her mid-30s, and look at that, she still wish that this man will still show up for her, not realizing that you're on your own, sis. You're all your own. Whether you like it or not, you are your own. And it's a bitter pill to swallow. It's a bitter pill to swallow, but it's just the reality. So, ladies, go do the work, heal yourself, heal yourself, heal your trauma. Ask yourself, you're in a very toxic relationship, it's very toxic situation. Ask yourself, why do you keep going back there? Answer that question first. Why do you keep going back there? Why do you keep finding yourself in that situation? When you can get that answer, then start doing the work. If you can see a therapist, talk to somebody reasonable person, though, because some people are not reasonable, and then start unpacking a lot of your trauma and healing, and start doing the work. Because when you start healing and you know yourself, you know your worth, you're not going to allow somebody to give you the bare minimum in life. You're not going to settle for the bare minimum. You're not going to settle for a man that cheats on you, a man that goes to jail often. True, you're not going to settle for that. And this is why it is so important. who you choose to have children with is very, very important, because as much as this sister is talking about how she's done with him and all that, whether she likes it or not, she's tied to this man for the rest of her life because she shared children with him. And this is why we always talk. I'm not telling anybody don't have kids, have kids. No, do whatever works. So you do whatever what you want to do, not because society expects you, but the person you choose to lay down with and have kids with is also very, very important, because it's going to change the dynamic of your life. And even having a child is going to change the dynamic of your life. So really think it through. If it's something you really want, and if that person is what you carrying the seed, and you dealing with that person for the rest of your life. Because I feel like when it comes to having a child, or having a child with somebody, I feel like it's usually overlooked. People don't really look into it and say, okay, if things go left, am I going to be able to deal with this person for the rest of my life? If this person, if anything happens to me, will this person show up for my children? Do I trust this person to raise my children? Is this person a good person? Is this person reliable? These are valuable questions you should ask yourself before you choose to, especially as women, before you choose to have kids with anybody, get into a relationship with anybody. These are questions you should ask yourself. And ask yourself, do you really want kids also? Because that's also another important question. Why do you really want kids? Why do you want kids? Ask yourself all these questions, because these questions are very important, and it's going to help you really think. And don't care what society think about you. No matter how long a relationship is, if it does not serve a purpose for you, go ahead and leave. Just leave. Okay? Anyway, guys, I love to know what you think about this amazing conversation down in the comment section. Please keep it respectful as always. You're on this channel, we're allowed to disagree, but we do it in a respectful way. So go ahead, feel free and share your thoughts. Share this video with somebody that you want to be part of the conversation, because that's what we do here. We have banging conversation. So go ahead and share this video. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, smash the like button, okay, because this helps YouTube to push out my content for more people to see, and that'll be you supporting this channel and this girl here. So go ahead and do all this good stuff, okay? Subscribe if you haven't, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Deuces. Your girl is the sick. My nose is blocked. Can you guys hear that? Alright guys, deuces.